A Few Wise Men, written by Chuck Marty, voices by John Watson. A census taker rings the doorbell on Christmas Eve.
Good evening, sir. I'm Ransom Sample. I'm a census taker.
Census taker, aren't you a bit late? It's Christmas Eve 2012.
Well, I was on leave during 2010 and no one covered for me.
You took a leave of your census.
Yes, but I'm back now and I need to make sure we include your, well, rather large household, mister.
Krishnas, I am Vishnu. This is my wife, Mary.
Vishnu and Merry Christmas.
And the same to you, sir.
Huh? Well, Mr. Christmas, I understand you have brothers who live with you.
Yes, there is Charlie and his lovely wife, my sister-in-law, Holly. They didn't live here last year, though.
So we have a Holly and Charlie Christmas.
In case you didn't hear.
Oh, by golly, I have a Holly and Charlie Christmas this year.
My sister, Mrs. Edna Dremmer, is not at home right now, but his son is right here.
What child is this?
I'm Stephen.
Oh, you must be the little drummer boy. Excuse me, it's my wife. I won't be a minute. Wendy, darling, light of my life. They called? Well, yes, I'm going there next, but I have a little work to do here. You know what they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Talk to you later. Sorry about that. Where were we?
My cousin, Vinny.
Hey, my wife, Oneida, she already filled out these forms, but I'm afraid we lost them.
That's a shame, sir, but...
How about this, then? You fill out my census like Oneida did for us.
I can do that with pleasure, sir. And this little one? Hello, are your parents here?
I live here with my dad, but he's not here right now.
Another brother of mine.
He's in the Navy.
I see. And his name?
Felix.
I'll just put down Felix Navy Dad.
Felix, Navy Dad.
Felix Navy Dad. Wendy, let me explain something to you. Whenever you call me and interrupt me, you're breaking my concentration. You're distracting me, and it will then take me time to get back to where I was, understand? I apologize again. Do you have children?
Ah, yes, here she is, the first, Noel.
Nice to meet you.
And we have 12 sons.
12.
Yes, all named David.
So the 12 days of Christmas. Anyone else?
Well, these are some of my cousins, Jim and Susan Goldring, and the 3 children, Sam and Eve Stallingworth and their 2 daughters, Monique Vincenz and her 2 children, Bob and Enid Tuttle-Jones, and finally, my cousin, Shelley Carthage. Where did she go?
I saw her in the pantry.
Okay, so let's see if we have them all. 5 gold rings, 4 Stallingworths, 3 Vincenz, 2 Tuttle-Jones, and a Carthage in the pantry.
Well done, Mr. Sample.
Yes, Wendy, I know it's Christmas Eve, but I really do have to work at the mall tonight.
Hun, we live in a world that has malls, and those malls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You want me at that mall. You need me at that mall.
I'm really quite sorry. This is quite the family you've got here, Mr. and Mrs. Christmas.
Oh, we're just getting started. My other brother, Oliver, they call him Blue for short, should be along any second. He was putting his son, Hugh, on a plane to Europe for the holidays.
So, Oliver Blue Christmas without Hugh.
I'll be so blue just thinking about Hugh.
He'll be going all night on a Christmas Eve flight.
Oliver, Blue?
Blue,
Blue.
blue Christmas.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And you must have run into my 3 nieces, Sonia, Gloria, and Claire Fold, on the way in. They left seconds before you arrived. In a bit of a hurry, I'm afraid. You see, Claire is a midwife, and she got an emergency call.
Well, yes, I came upon a midwife, Claire and Glory and Sonia Fold.
And I pride and joy, my grandson Josh. Some people say he looks just like my daughter-in-law, but I think he's starting to look more like my son Dave.
Well, he's beginning to look a lot like a Christmas.
Have you met my cousins, the Knights? Let me introduce you to Silas and Jolie and their baby, Ollie, and Jolie's sisters, Rhonda, Holly and their kids, and her brother and his wife, the Paces. Silas Knight, Jolie Knight.
Ollie's calm. Ollie's bright.
Rhonda, young Virgil, mother and child. Holly, infants, Brenda and Miles, Leaf and Emily Pierce.
So Leaf and Emily Pierce, got it. Good to meet you all. Oh, Jolie Knight. Your sister's Riley Shining.
That is the Knights of, I dare say, Fort Worth.
Oh, my mistake. And oh my, who are all these people?
Dirk, the Hull, Schmidt, Barbara, Polly, Father Helena, Lola, Layla. 'Tis the stepsons, Rudy, Charlie, and Bella. Delilah, Nayla, Layla, and Donley, Noah, Gay, and Daryl. Philomena, Lou, Bella, Lulu. Joe, Leanne, Jen, Yule, Ted, Carol, Paula, Della, Laura, Ella.
My turn. Dirk, the Halls, Schmidt, Barbara, Polly. Fala, Helena, Lola, Layla. 'Tis the stepsons, Rudy, Charlie, and Vella, Delilah, Nayla, Layla, and Donley, Noah, Gay, and Daryl, Philomena, Lou, Bella, Lulu, Joel, Leanne, Jen, Yule, Ted, Carol, Paula, Della, Laura, Ella.
By Jove, I think you've got it. Mr. Sample, can we offer you a glass of wine?
Well, this is my last stop, perhaps just a half glass.
Do you like Pinot Noir?
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'll get it. I'll be back.
Huh? The wreath? No, I'll get the wreath. I said I'd get the wreath. No, you can't handle the wreath.
Here you are.
Well, thank you so much. This has been a big evening for me.
It has?
Yes, I got to Vishnu and Merry Christmas and have a half Pinot Noir.